What is going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammock, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as mental illness, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. In today's episode, we're talking about self-gaslighting, how some people, when you're dealing with a narcissist or toxic person, start gaslighting themselves. So stay tuned, like and subscribe for more. Thank you. Once you start gaslighting yourself, the narcissist or toxic person's work is done. And of course, if you're new here, I'm a narcissist. I actually have narcissistic personality disorder. Gaslighting happens a lot within toxic relationship dynamics. Well, that person will have you questioning your own reality. But after a while, you might start questioning your own reality on your own without them doing or saying anything. Like once they have you questioning your own worth, your own value, your own actions, your own reality, their job is done. They don't have to do anything else because you'll be doing it to yourself. Once you start questioning your own actions, your own truth, you have successfully gaslit yourself. And self-gaslighting, self-deprecation, self-devaluing are some of the hardest things to break, some of the hardest cycles to break, because you've been inside a toxic relationship dynamic for so long that this is part of your life now. My advice, don't argue or question the absolute truth that you have evidence for. Because once you start arguing your own truth, woof, it's a rough ride. So yes, welcome back, y'all. Yes. Gaslighting yourself. So typically, just from what I've experienced, gaslighting yourself comes from being gaslit by a narcissist or toxic person for an extended period of time. Like you've been in a relationship space with this person for an extended period of time, and they just start gaslighting the hell out of you. Like manipulating you to literally no end, to literally no end in sight for the manipulation, for the gaslighting, for the trauma, for the just the sneaky snake stuff. I'm just being realistic with you, y'all. They just have you confused about what day it is, what time it is, what did you eat today, what did they eat today, have you ever been here, have they ever been here, what color is the sky, literally just have you questioning your own reality. Have you feeling crazy? That's why gaslighting is commonly referred to as crazy making. So a lot of narcissists will have you feeling crazy. They'll have you inside of your mind feeling like you are losing your mind. So sometimes the narcissist can stop doing it, y'all, and they will have you gaslighting yourself. They will have you gaslighting yourself, like manipulate, like you get to the point where you start gaslighting yourself, And when that happens, just like I said in the short video, when that happens, the narcissist job is done because they don't have to gaslight you anymore. You'll automatically start questioning your own actions. You'll automatically start questioning your own thoughts. You'll automatically start questioning your own words and what your own place. You'll start doing it to yourself, and the narcissist job is done. And people who start self-gaslighting, y'all, live it gets so bad for them. I'll just tell you, it gets so bad for them. Even when I'm talking to them, like when I'm doing one-on-ones or I'm doing my group coaching things, like they just sound and feel so lost. And it is so, y'all, it is so sad. It really is. It's become super sad, It really does. It becomes extremely sad for somebody, And people just like, you know what? You start doubting yourself. They doubt themselves. They have low self-confidence, low self-esteem. They just seem like you can just kind of tell that they possibly could have been super vibrant people, people that just enjoyed life and got a lot out of life. But now because they've been trapped in this toxicity, they have lost their way. They've lost their sight. They've lost their vision on what they want out of life because they're so confused on what is going on within their own spaces. It happens so unbelievably much. It's one of those things that happens all the time. And people get confused. And it makes sense. Like they start doubting themselves. Like once you start doubting yourself and doubting your own reality or how you look, or does this dress look good on me? Does this tie make my neck look fat? Once you start doing that type of stuff, you lose, y'all. They got you. Once you start invalidating your own emotions and your own feelings, once you start questioning, like, is this the right way to feel right now? Like, should I feel happy right now? Should I feel sad right now? Are my emotions valid? Are my feelings valid? You know what I mean? Am I validated right now? What is going on within my mind, within my brain? Like, should I feel this way? You start questioning, should you feel this way? You know? And then another thing that happens when you start self-gaslighting yourself, you always think that you are wrong. You always think that you're wrong. You can't be right because you've been told that you're stupid and that you're always wrong so many times over and over again. You've been told this over and over again. They've been mentally and emotionally beating you down over and over again. They've been just draining your energy over and over again. They've been sapping your energy over and over again. They've been just doing a number on you over and over and over again. They just been in your mind. And so now you always think you're wrong. You know? You always think you're wrong. You always think things are going to go. You always think things are going to happen. You always think things are going to roll. You're like, I can't be right. So you're always questioning your decisions, and you always need the opinion of somebody else to move forward with something. That is a result of self-gaslighting, y'all. You always feel like you're wrong. You always feel like you have something going on. Like it really does mess with your head to that point where you don't think, you know what I mean, you can move forward. You really truly start doubting yourself. You start doubting yourself. You start doubting your capabilities. You just like, you don't think you're good enough to do anything. You don't think you're good enough to accomplish anything on your own. So you got to stop self-gaslighting yourself. You have to stand in reality. Stop arguing the truth. Stop arguing what's realistic, y'all. Write down the truth. If it gets to this is the thing right here, y'all. If it gets to the point you're in a relationship where you have to start recording conversations and writing stuff down so you remember what actually happened, you're getting gaslit. Your reality is being questioned right now. Your reality is being challenged right now. And y'all, being in a toxic relationship for an extended period of time where gaslighting is prevalent can actually cause brain damage from what I've read. It can actually cause you brain damage. Like, you can you're damaging your brain by being in a toxic relationship. That is wild. That is wild. So you have to stop questioning yourself. Like, you have to write this stuff down. Take some action, take some positive action. The best way to combat gaslighting is to not argue the truth, but to also get away from the source of the gas. You know, if you feel like you're being gaslit, getting away from the source of the gas can help you beyond measure. You know, that's one of those things that can help empower you. Getting away from the source of the gas, or whatever is making you feel gaslit, getting away from that source can help strengthen you, can help empower you. You know, that's one of those things right there that can actually help you move forward in those spaces. Getting away from me, y'all, because I'm just telling you, they'll always have you'll be inside of your mind, and they'll keep messing with you, and then so you always be, because they'll always have you feeling like you're stuck in the past. You know, they'll always have you feel like you'll go back to a time when they told you that you were wrong, and you'll harp on that. But somebody told you, it doesn't have to be an intimate partner. It could be a parent, y'all. It could be one of your parents, or your boss, or your siblings. It could be whoever's in your life that is a narcissistic person. When they've hammered away at you long enough, if you take a chisel and start hammering away at somebody for a long period of time, you're going to crack. You're going to get something from them. You know, it happens all the time. That's why I just feel like in these spaces, in these dynamics, this is where it goes. You know, this is where it typically goes. So you have to get away from the source of the gaslighting. I'm not telling you to leave your relationship. This is not me telling you to leave, because you have to decide that on your own. This is me telling you to get away from the source of gaslighting, get away from that. Like, at least get out the house. If your house is filled with gas, and your house is full of gas, you're going to pass out from it, right? So you have to get out the house. You have to start doing things for yourself. You have to start doing mental exercises, like getting massages, doing something to give back to yourself, y'all. That's why right now, y'all need to go ahead and subscribe to my newsletter, because I'm working on my self-love course right now, how to rebuild your self-love and identity while dealing with a toxic relationship or dealing with a narcissistic person. So this is where we're going right now. So my course will be out here in the next couple of weeks. I'm working on it right now. This is going to help people deal with self-gaslighting. It's going to help people deal with gaslighting overall. It's going to help people deal with just being manipulated. The link is in the description of every video I do. Just, it says Lee Hammock newsletter, or it's in my description of every video I post. But you have to empower yourself, y'all. You have to stay empowered. You have to be empowered. You have to continuously move forward on your empowerment journey. You know, that's one of the things that you have to do. Stand in your truth, which is the truth. When you start to question your reality, write this stuff down, y'all. Get a third party. So this could help, but be very careful when you do this. Get a third party perspective that knows the truth, that knows who you're dealing with, like that knows that you like this person lies and cheats and whatever. Get somebody that's on your side to help validate you, y'all, because self-validation first. But then it doesn't hurt to get validation from somebody else that knows the situation, because you have to validate yourself, y'all. You have to get away from the source of gaslighting and have someone that is able to breathe truth into you. Because once they breathe truth into you and you can breathe truth into yourself, it can help empower you beyond measure. It's just one of those things, y'all, that can help empower you beyond measure, help you stay as strong as you possibly can. They help you just live a better life. Because the toxic person in your life, the narcissistic person in your life, only wants them better life for themselves. And when you start gaslighting yourself, y'all, they win. This is it. So stop gaslighting yourself. Get away from the source of the gas and empower yourself, y'all. Anyway, y'all, to cut this thing short, make sure you subscribe to that newsletter. Empower yourself. Be strong. Make sure you like and subscribe. Until this is out. Peace. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video, y'all. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss any uploads. Turn on that notification bell as well. Thank you so much. See you later.